There was a vehicle abandoned in the trail.
We won't do any of that.
To get this junk out of our desert. Feels like it's straight down. Like you are hanging off this edge. This could be yours. This is going to be a problem. Stick to this is hard driver.
You've been living here for so long.
I'm now your problem.
Yeah.
Thing that we can.
We might be done.
Go! Go!
I think we can celebrate.
Look at those.
Well, it's another beautiful day in Havasu. It's a little chilly though, huh?
It is.
It's got your sweatshirt on.
We've been asking for it and we got it.
Well, the good thing is, Brad, everywhere else, it's snowing.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Look at this Jeep, guys. Brad's got this thing dialed, tuned up. He took his windshield off. He's like, it's time for winter wheeling. Anyway, we're on our way up to King Cobra, this Jeep trail up here, to clean out, I think it's a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
It's something.
There was a vehicle abandoned in the trail, so we're gonna go try to drag this thing out and clean it up. We're gonna meet Dan and Jason and see if we can get this thing pulled out. It could be kind of a tough job. It's down in a
It's in a hole.
It's in a spot.
Yeah.
I can see why they left it, but I don't know. It's just a terrible chunk of metal in the trail. So we're gonna go see if we can tow this thing out and take you guys along.
Saturday.
What is this?
What do you mean?
This is what left of a Cherokee?
That's what's left of a Cherokee.
That's
This
awesome.
is what's going on that. That's what's going to go
That's
on
all
that.
going in your buggy?
Yep.
Hey, is this the ultimate like rock crawler rig or what?
Dude, this is a 2-week build for King of Hammers 2 years ago.
No, I mean the truck.
Oh yeah, the truck definitely.
So this was the one you slam bam together for KOH.
Yep, 2 years ago, 2 weeks, and had a lot of fun doing it.
Will it make it?
Oh yeah, it walks everything at Chocolate Thunder.
I like that confidence. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Well,
I'm not for sure about the fuel in it, but it's got some new 100 octane in there.
when was the last time you were up in King Cobra?
Never.
You've never been in King Cobra?
Never, sir.
You're in for a treat. When was the last time you were in King Cobra?
What was it? Last year? Last season?
Yeah, last season.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had a good time up there.
Yeah. So you know exactly where we're
I see
going.
you all on the videos,
Yep.
of course.
So the way you guys are going in, if you want to just go up the trail, I'm gonna go. I was kind of thinking about coming in the short exit, but I think I'll probably go up the canyon and go up over and drop in right on top of the Jeep.
That's to the right, correct?
Well, you guys will be going to the right. I go to the left. So there's a little trail. I think somebody broke up in there, and they came out right where the Jeep is, and I'm gonna go up and drop right on top of the Jeep. And I think it puts me on the other side of the waterfall where the Jeep is, so you guys will tip it up for me, and then I'll drag it up the ledge,
Hell yeah.
and then we'll fight our way out of there. So
I'm gonna grab some more straps.
Sounds like a good time to me.
So
it's a
that's
challenge.
Plan A, which means we won't do any of that other than get to the Jeep, and then we'll go to Plan B.
Right.
One thing I got to say about Brad, he's not a quitter. He's not a quitter.
This Jeep is coming out today.
Yeah, well, he's brought the tow truck to pick it up, okay? He's prepared to get this junk out of our desert.
Do we need any chains?
Yep, just sitting up here on top of the mountain, enjoying the view, waiting for Brad, Dan, and Jason. They are down here on that trail. They'll be coming up through there any minute. Lake Havasu City is basically there. Every once in a while I hear engines, but the wind's blowing pretty good, so I'm not sure. It might be somebody else's engine. Show you where I'm at here. On top of this here mountain. I came up over the ledge this way. I'm going to slide off into the canyon over here. Our vehicle is up here. So this is a steep little climb with a really good off camber, and I mean straight off, about 8-foot ledge to the driver's side. And it's hard because you want to go right, but that just puts you in worse shape. It feels totally sketchy when you're in the Jeep. Feels like you're just going to slip right off into this nasty little canyon. There's Brad. Come put eyes on my front. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's a tough one. Me and my Uncle Jesse broke that out right there. We were the first ones through that little slot. It was pretty gnarly. Feels like it's straight down. Brad and those guys over there out the window, looking across here, level. Steep. Tough to go back up that.
Drive out of it. Drive out of it. Been there?
A minute. Yeah.
Has it been a minute?
Yeah, I flew the drone down and intercepted you guys.
Did you?
Well, we were yanking roping, or
I don't know. Were you yanking rope?
we yank 'em
We
roped,
were.
and I had to take a winch at the gatekeeper.
Yeah. What the heck? Bunch of girls. Well, I got to tell you about this little spot here. It's easy now. The first time I come through there, it was me and my uncle, and it was scary.
It's scary still.
I got over here, and my uncle's like, "You need to spit that blue out of your mouth," and basically he was talking about my seat cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. So I would get down in the wash and get a run just to get up on the side.
Yeah.
And I'd run up till I hit these brown ledges, because it was really steep back in the day.
Yeah.
No traction. And then when I rubbed along, there's been a bunch of rock taken out here, but
Bunch of rock put in too.
well, so you can see where it's fell out, like up there by Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
right
was
here.
so bad through there. You'd have to tip your passenger front up, and you were hanging off this edge
Yeah.
to get by it. You just had to know that it was going to go.
Yeah.
But like, it was scary.
Yeah.
It was absolutely
So
scary.
when you put it in front wheel drive and you just get ready
No.
to just to punch.
No,
that
you
something.
just let it idle through there, and you're like, where are you going to go? You going to go in the bottom of that hole? Well, I can tell you, I was spotting some guys up through here for the run, and one of the guys in a big Chevy Blazer had to get back and get a run, and he bounced up on this thing so hard, I pushed off from his tire and I landed in that hole.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I ended up in the emergency room and getting stitches, and it was a bad day at the off-road King Cobra event. But yeah, it's a sketchy little.
This is almost.
Jason. This could be yours.
Nah, I'm good.
Look at that. Look at the links. Look at the links.
King Cobra booty.
Look at the links. Look at that.
Yeah.
Found that back there?
Yeah.
I think all you need to do is just put new bushings in these here Johnnies.
Might be good.
Yeah, they are.
I think that one will run too.
I mean, it's bad thing is they took the cross member, dang it. Hopefully I got some bolts and put a little chain across there to hold that in, because there ain't much holding the motor in. The mounts are burned out. Otherwise she'll be a drag.
Grab some chains around here and here, and kind of.
Yeah, it needs to be back here though. Transmission's what's going to want to fall out. This will be a road grader on the way out.
Yep.
I hope it's on there strong. Looks heavy.
You're right, Brad. We did go out there because this. I don't
No,
remember this.
I remember this now.
Do you?
I just thought it was way down there.
Looks like coyotes have been living in it maybe.
Something.
Springs in there. It's burnt. There used to be a thing on here somewhere. It said something Cadillac 2009.
Well, whoever said it was a Cadillac, I think they were wrong.
But yeah, I think it died up here around. Yeah, see this right here. Something Cadillac 6 of 09. So June of 2009 they expired their little program right here. So I think what I want to do, I need to maybe try to get somebody ahead of me,
Do we want to?
and then I'll get up on this waterfall and I'll pull from up here, but we'll get this thing turned over and then throw all the junk in it, and then I'll winch it up here and hook the front on and see if I can drag it. Obviously the motor's in the front, so it's heaviest. I did bring a chain, so maybe we can chain that transmission a little something, because otherwise that motor's just going to want to fall
I
out.
brought a ratchet strap too.
Yeah,
I was thinking maybe right around the frame, the kind of the same idea with the frame rails, but use the rockers. Back there by the transmission.
it'd be really nice if we could get into them bolt holes where the cross member was. That way it's
In there.
spanned, you know.
Or
If I got a bolt that'll fit in here.
There's an entire roll of wire right there that we could work right back and forth and just put a bunch of it in there.
I was going to say
We could tie obviously to this and around the transmission. That'll help, but I know this is going to get heavy. This is going to be a problem.
Is there any way we can get this and just strap it that way and hold it in? Where's that sledgehammer, Brad?
We have a sledgehammer. Well, if we beat the shifter out of it, that'd probably be the only hole. What do we got? Freezing plug, huh?
That might be a nice idea to do it that way. Then we don't have to worry about it dragging on the ground and
Might
ripping.
be able to get a chain here, but I don't know what I've got. See what I got. So we're gonna get that transmission tied up, and then we'll be flipping some stuff around. So Brad's got us a chain rigged up. It's taut. That's our cross member. That's our cross member out of here. There's a fuel line there, stainless.
So who do you want to get up in front of you?
We got some tranny cooler lines.
Yeah.
The fuel pump's right there. See it? I don't care. Somebody that can pull me that's got a little weight to them, but I'm gonna have to wiggle around. They'll have to kind of get up here, and then I'll have to back up or something.
You want weight, that's me.
You're the heavyweight, are you? Pieces of tire. More pieces of tire. So I gotta get up on this waterfall right here, and then I'll pull from up here. We're gonna pull the thing up that waterfall, and then we're just gonna kind of skid the rear and drag it. But I'm gonna have to back up here and let somebody around.
Brad will probably go up there. He's in front.
back up. I'll get in front of you.
Okay. The trick to this is hard driver.
Yeah.
Hook it and go over, so I'll move over as far as I can that way, but yeah, I can side hill long here and then I'll back up. So we had a little trouble getting up this last waterfall. We bumped the gas tank a little, bumped the running board, and we're ready to hook this thing up now. It's right side up. What you find in it, Brad?
Oh, 10 years of Mojave County.
10 years of blown in, flooded. There's been some floods down through it.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, definitely.
Well, we'll leave their memorial. Oh yeah, look at this.
I got their seatbelt.
Oh, nice. At least they had seat belts. Yeah, it's crusty and rusty, isn't it? We'll leave the Cadillac memorial here. Oh yeah, it's rusted the door out. It's been in here so long. It was a Grand Cherokee. It says it right there on the door. Wow. Not much left of the old girl. She burned hot. Was a 4-seater. So we'll run a winch cable back, winch that thing up on there, and then I'll get it hooked maybe to the sling.
Oh, I hate soft straps.
And I can pick it up fairly high, kind of drag it up through there.
Yes, it's the greatest thing to invention, I know.
Rear bar thing's going to want to catch on everything, but around the turn it's pretty rocky, and then it clears up over the top, and it's kind of just a road out of here.
Some of those, yeah, I got
If we have to stretch it or something to lift it, we can too. It's not.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Merlin, what do you think maybe dragging the rear end this way a little bit?
Yeah, let me just see what I can do hooking onto the front.
Okay.
See if I can drag it up here. It'll kind of square up. If we need to, we will, but look at Dan. He's like on his way out this canyon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight up.
Just gonna go straight up that one.
We left the spring behind.
Havasu's that way.
Yeah. So
I thought this was the trail that I found last year. I started coming up through it. I'm like,
Drew,
come out of the thing.
what are you doing, little buddy?
You've been living here for so long.
We steal your home? Did we steal your home?
Did we wake you up from a little nap? What the heck? Hey, bud, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to move your home. Hooked on something. It acts like it hooked on something. Let me loosen it up. Let's see if we can get under this corner like we're on this corner. And I'll try to pull from higher.
Here you go, Merlin.
over to the other side so it'll come back this way.
Yeah,
See if we can get this thing up this way. Waterfall. It's going to be an obstacle now.
What's that?
It's going to be an obstacle now. We'll just leave it right here. You'll have to do the Cherokee. Have you done the Cherokee in King Cobra? We are right on the front end. Light, light, light. We are heavy on the rear. But we got it halfway up. Hook it on to the boom there. Maybe that'll give us a little more control, and then we'll drag it on out of here. Maybe. I thought it would drag a little easier than this, but it's definitely tough. Well, we've rehooked to the swing bar or the tow bar, so I've got lower pulling ability. Hard time cameraing. Making the turn here. It up some more. Oh, might have to hook my remote up for my winch. So I have to keep getting out and doing this, but this is going to be a little bit of a drag here, per se. But go ahead and go up a little more here. Try. See how it does. Okay. What we need to do, we need to let it down and rehook it, get that chain tighter. It's kind of swinging. And then I want to put, you have a 10-foot yanking rope?
Yeah.
I want to put your 10-foot yanking rope on. but put it on at about probably 5 feet. You'll have for one loop and one loop, and I'll keep you right in front of me, and I want you pulling on me hard because it gets pretty steep from here. Once we get up on top, maybe we can unhook, but I'm heavy in the back. I'm going to break an axle. It's heavy. So I'll let this thing down and start rehooking this. You'll rig us a rope. We could probably use a 10-footer if you want, but
That's all I have.
yeah. Well, or a 20, I was thinking. But I think if we do 50%, that's probably, that way I keep you short. That way you're pulling my front down and you're actually pulling me.
Yeah, it's gonna end up being 5 foot.
Yeah. But through your loop. So while Brad's rigging that up, we're gonna go ahead and let this back down. Just like that. We're gonna shorten these up. I wanna shorten these chains up.
Pick them up?
So Brad's up here rigging up.
I'll try and get half up.
What do you got?
I'll just try it half up.
Okay.
See what it does.
Yeah.
We'll know before we get to the
Oh
hill.
yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be just these tight turns, but we should be okay. I'll just make sure you got a little tension on it. Can we put that in your shackle and get rid of that?
Yeah.
That'd be better. Honestly, I would do it this way, Brad. I would put the rope in this shackle and then put both loops over this, backwards of what you have. You know what I'm saying? Let's go here and here, see? And then 50% on that. So Brad's about got us hooked up here. And basically he's my safety line.
You no problem.
I'm now your problem.
Yeah, I'm your safety, but you're my problem.
Yeah, for sure. We're still squatting good on the tires, but now, honestly, it's dragging pretty good. It's transmission's staying in. Our little makeshift cross member. Doors are going to fall open all the way back, so we ain't going to be able to do much about that. But yeah, we're ready to start rolling. Well, we got us a tight little bind right here. I think it's the last of our troubles before we start over the ridge. But Brad is going to have to winch me because he's just pulling me into this ledge and I'm just going to hit my fuel tank. So I'm going to put him up against this rock right here and just have him winch me. See if I can get my front up here before, I need to get the back end up before I make the turn. So I got to get both those wheels up on top. And we're at a dead pull because it's uphill and it's heavy. Just hook his winch line up here. I'm going to come straight up. Once I'm on top, unhook me, and then we'll rehook the rope back on and he'll pull me the rest of the way.
Got it.
Do we have a jack, a high lift or anything that we can high lift this side up and just
Lift the back end of it.
Yeah.
Stretch it like a cat.
You need a saw shacker? You got it, Dave.
So what we've done here is Dan has winched this up with his winch, so the weight's on the front end. We've got most of it off the ground. We're just kind of cradling it here. We're going to try to get it past this little bad point, and then we'll set it back down and drag it. It's like dragging an anchor.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all right, let it down. Let's see if we can pull it. Unhook his winch for a second. We almost had it upside down, Brad. Well, that was kind of western. We had Dan on the winch line. We were taking him for a ride. He was like, whoa, bo, whoa. I thought you said go, bo, go.
Yeah, you're peaceful.
oh. Yeah, he's like, whoa, 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 it's supposed to go.
All right, now you're good.
I think we're gonna let her back down just a little. I think I'll let it back down just a scotch. And then
Yeah, it's a little high.
Yeah. Well, it was upside down, hanging on his winch rope, and then he let his rope out to kind of.
Same thing that happens when you stretch a calf.
We lost our transmission valve. We're on the exhaust, but not the transmission anymore. That rock peeled it off. That rock was what caught us. But I don't care to get under it and fix it. As long as it stays on the exhaust, it'll be there.
Yeah. We'll flex it at some point that it just goes back.
Pretty soon that exhaust will probably be off. So, whatever. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna let it down just a little and then we'll go.
Scott, where are you? We need a pilot behind the tow truck.
Yeah, Scott from Industrial driving this Jeep with no wheels up double Sammy and
I seen him do it.
777s. It's a little more exciting than the record games. Just saying. I'll show you how tough my chain system is. You think it's the chain, huh?
Oh, I don't know, was it?
It's the whole front of the Jeep. Come on. We took the whole front of the Jeep out.
They don't build them like they used to.
They don't. I mean, we literally pulled the cross member like right off of this thing. Like,
Good thing is it's in a good spot to figure out a new hook.
it is. Like, we couldn't ask for a better system here. But what are we gonna hook it to?
Yeah, that's a good question.
This thing had full hydraulic steer.
There's chains attached to that motor.
Well, oh yeah, they had it chained in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had full hydraulic steer in this.
Probably up through here, huh? And around that. No, maybe not. That pulled out of here too.
I mean, the only thing it looks like we got left is the motor mounts, but we've lost the bolt out of this one. The bolt has completely fell out of this one. I don't see nothing
What about
else to
the
really
rock
hook
sliders?
to. Yeah,
Run into the rock
You
sliders.
should have those 20-foot chains.
yeah, we'll double back and chain up through them. I don't know. It's
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Yeah, the chains weren't the issue.
Well, no, I was talking about we can grab the chain that goes back further. Like, oh my lord.
Yeah, I pulled the front end right off. So yeah, that's a.
All I hear is Matt Marlin yelling, "We lost her, Brad!"
It got real light, real quick.
We started going.
Let's just weld it back on.
Well, I guess this will be one side, but we're gonna have to find something a little more solid. I'm gonna have to do some maneuvering here. You're gonna have to move your Jeep, and I'll have to back in from the top to do it. I'd say let's just hook it and let it center. We're not even gonna
The only thing I got is on the inner side of the rock slider.
Is it solid? Is it? We
Solid.
can't dig out and go through the rock slider, or no?
Oh, it's all bent up into the
Yeah.
floor jam. You want to get it on your bar?
Just hook it on. Well, we might be done because I think we just ruined our hooks. There's nowhere to hook onto this thing now.
getting too fat together.
Gonna be a mess from here on out. I don't know that we're gonna be able to do it.
Is there more?
Huh? No, I think it's just gonna start pulling parts off from here. That thing's next, and it's that was the most solid piece in the car. We just ripped it off.
It was. It went 230 feet.
We're gonna test it right now with that bumper on that rock.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens. We'll just pull it and see what happens. It's either gonna find a groove and get happy and get on up through here, because honestly, right there, that's the end of the trail. It's uphill all the way, but it's just skidding. It's but these boulders up through here, but they diminish right through here. So yeah, I don't know what we can.
And I think it's going to the rock sliders now. It's probably about the
Next best thing.
It is the next.
That's from a tow guy.
you know?
That's the next best thing. Keep hooking it.
Then when it rips off, we'll find another best thing.
All right, here we go. I think at this point it's probably going to take all of us. And we're just going to have to crawl it. Try not to spin and just crawl it up. But yeah, we'll get Dan over in front of it. Because we're going, Brad. We were going right there.
We made some ground right there.
Yeah, we were going. We're up on the steep part of the hill now. Woo! Look at these tires. Get some chunks out of my old tire. Look at that. Woo, look at them. Friggin' chunks. Them rocks they're unforgiving. Dude, I had so much bite going sometimes, like I was pawing boulders out. All right, we're gonna pick this thing up a little more. See if we can pick it up just a little. Then what we're going to do is we're all going to hook on, because this hill is steep right here. We'll just use whatever resources we've got to pull, crawl it up. camera? I knocked one off somewhere.
What we do?
I lost the camera. I lost my main camera with the mic on it.
All right. No? Still recording too.
Oh, so I got your mug on it. Cool.
Ha, you went for a ride again. We lost you.
What happens? We're losing car parts, that's for sure. Losing car parts, losing cameras, steep hills. Brad, I would have run you over if you wouldn't have floored it.
I know. I'm like, I'm going.
I was coming. Like I hit
heard
the brakes.
you go. I'm like, second.
It started sliding, and I was like, nope, ain't stopping. Ain't unhooking nothing. We're going.
It wasn't stopping. It was just sliding down that hill.
Sliding. That
Yeah.
car started pushing me, and I was like, go, Brad, punch it.
Yeah,
Dan,
I would-
punch it.
I would foot off the brake and onto the gas pedal.
I look back, I'm all cruising, all of a sudden Dad's behind me. I'm like, oh, I better go now too.
Gotta go.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's a steep hill. It came down fast.
It worked out good.
Dude, we're to here.
Yeah.
You could almost get a tow truck to here to get it.
Yeah, I got a 4-wheel drive tow truck. Let's do it.
No, we're gonna.
Travis,
We're in a
kill me.
4-wheel drive tow truck. What are you talking about? We're gonna. We've drug it this far. We're gonna drag it all the way.
Hey, how far are we from our junkyard?
It's a ways.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a ways.
Because I know we came where we were up and
I
up
mean,
and
it's
out.
not a bad way to go to just deliver it.
Yeah.
Come out by the dump. I don't want to do these side-by-sides any favor and fix their road,
No, neither do I.
because we're going to be fixing road from here on out.
Oh yeah.
Like, we're fixing it here. Like, look at the plowing we're doing. The boulders we're turning over.
The one boulder over there, I'm like, well, thanks, Merlin.
Yeah, that was a big one. I felt it, and I was like, oh man, I hope I don't flip it over. We're good. Keep on moving. Well, the camera survived, so we'll move on up here and take you guys out of here. I think we can celebrate. I know Dan's celebrating. He's all happy. So we're gonna celebrate with a Carl's Jr. burger. Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Have a Coke and a smile.
Brad brought us a Coke and a burger. He's like, when we get done, we're eating that Coke and burger. What is that all about?
I think he's climbing your car.
Oh. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Look at the dingleberries in my tires
That looks like my.
after a trail break.
Yeah.
I'll try to, but it
Looks
wasn't
like my
working.
shafts after catching cows.
I was trying, it didn't work.
That's funny. So we're gonna have Carl's Jr. burger. Look at this.
I'll do my tire up and on it. Merlin might have a good thumbnail.
Look at those.
Look at your tire.
I haven't had that much fun in a long time. The motor's still in it. Oh. You guys ain't gonna believe this, but we lost the transmission. The transmission is... We lost the transmission. I don't know where we lost it, but I'm sure we left a trail. I don't see Brad, but he'll be alone. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, I haven't laughed this hard in so long. The people were giving us dirty looks and then laughing, and oh my gosh, they didn't know what to think. I think every door on it was coming open at some point. I cannot believe the transmission fell out. Like, here comes Brad. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Sir, we lost some parts.
I'm missing.
We picked them up for you.
I'm missing a transmission.
Yes. I don't know how you made it to here without a transmission.
I'm telling you. Where did I lose it?
Just a quarter mile up the road, it almost made it.
I look back and I'm like, there's no transmission.
I was driving, I'm like, what is that, a rock? And I'm like, no, it's the transmission.
It's the transmission. The torque converter's still in it, but the transmission's gone. So I guess a quarter mile back we lost the transmission, but did we leave a trail? Did we plow?
We left some grooves, we plowed it a little, we dug some up.
Some bigger boulders are on top now?
Yeah.
So, the next best place to hook to was probably the best place to hook to.
Yeah. It's a good thing we didn't hook to the transmission.
Come down.
Because it's up there on the road.
No, it's the back.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys loaded it up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's funny. That is so funny.
Is the chain there?
The chain is still here.
I was looking for it, couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's still in.
I think the motor dropped a bit.
Yeah, the motor dropped a little bit. I think that, what did it do, break the bell housing? I can't believe it fell out. Oh yeah, broke the bell housing right off. Yeah. It pummeled it. It pummeled the whole thing.
I'm sure it got ran over and drug over.
This was intact when we took off. Now it's no good. Yeah, the transmission I think's hurt. That's so funny. It broke the bell housing. It was melted. It melted it up here. That front corner was melted. So yeah, it was compromised from the fire.
I think it was compromised from the beginnings.
I can't believe through all the rocks on the rock trail that we didn't tear that out. We actually tore it out on the road.
Yeah, I bet you just the vibration.
What did those everybody had cell phones up. They were all filming.
Yeah, it was good.
They looked at me with a scowl, and then they started laughing, and then they couldn't get their phones out fast enough.
Yeah,
well, we're gonna get this thing unhooked. Jay's gonna put it on the flatbed and take it down to the yard, and we'll scrap it out. Get this junk out of the desert.
Oh, you're in. Hold on, you're hooked into the.
There you go. Hooked on the. Now pull it. Okay, stop for just a second.
I don't think I want to go any further anyways. Oh, look, a chain somewhere around here.
Look at all these,
Yeah, I'm gonna lift it up because you're not making them.
yeah, get all that gravel off there.
I'm not a fan of bending over.
I like the way you think. I think we bent your bumper though.
It's alright.
That thing's tough. Ooh, we wore the receiver off a little. Wore it down on the road. Well, this thing's off to be smashed, scrapped, and made into electric cars.
Oh, I hate to hear that.
You would have rather left it there, huh?
Hell yeah, I don't need no electric car.
Yeah, what's the deal with the door? Why is it ajar?
Because it's rusted.
Will it release? See if we can get that thing
Get the
loud.
sledgehammer.
Yeah, where's that sledgehammer? It just needs to like. Is it flat? Oh, there we go. There we go. Did it just shut? Not really. It's like missed. It's back down again.
Damn it.
I think it's a jar.
It ain't closing. We're going down 95 with it open.
The wind will blow it shut.
Exactly.
Oh, no.